So, your soul is how you were brought up, right? Part of my soul is my dad and modernity, and like, this is a fucking spaceship. This is the fucking coolest thing. It's like my dad picked the badass fucking spaceship. So like, Adam and Eve was like a paradise, right? So like, let me tell you something. I figured out it's got a one of the modern lighters at the front of the car. You know, the car lighters. And I figured out the right one to use up front is the lighter up front. So in the back you use one, and in the front you use the other. So like the Mexicans like to get the matches and stuff. I guess I don't know. Should I do that? No, fuck it. But you can imagine in World War II, right? They sit there and they have to cup their hands and get that match to light their cigarette. So like, this is like primal. Like, the wind is like God, right? So like, that's God's input. You know, maybe it's not in battle, but like, it's in all the thoughts in between battle, right? So like, they're lighting their thing. How long are they gonna think, you know, about this particular thought? And fuck, they can't get their thing lit and stuff like that. And so it's like an input into their. It's a control system. You know what I'm saying? These are like controls on people, right? When you have these. Well, lighting a match is a control input from God. So fuck it. So like, you can't throw out your soul, right? You know, you're kind of like, Jews aren't typically well, I don't know. Some like Jews look down on engineering, or I don't know what, or I don't know. Yeah, maybe you're pretty typical. I was gonna say Jews don't go into physics. No, I don't know. No, Jews go into physics. There were Jews at Goodyear Aerospace and stuff. But like, anyway, so you gotta embrace your soul. This thing's fucking modern. Don't worry, we're gonna have computers and shit. Like the Mexicans are like, no, you gotta use matches and like get rid of the computers and like live like. You got the fucking. Like they got like weird ass like fucking toilet paper and shit. It's like, oh my god, like they don't. It's like they fucking they like live primitive and shit. No, I gotta embrace my soul, which my dad was in the space program, right? He converted the Titan missile into Gemini, right? So like, there's a whole new thing. Don't you get the 2001 Space Odyssey thing? It's kind of like a return to the same sort of Adam and Eve situation, you know, like in space. Well, you know, we're not going in space, but we can imagine that, right? So like, we're destined for space, whatever. It's kind of a restoration of the Adam and Eve thing, you know, or because like, it's the same sort of I don't know. To me, if you watch 2001 movie, you see a mysticism, you know. It's like a deep reverence and stuff. But anyway,